I'm wondering if he'll hit the car or wall first. What's up, man? Did it collapse? Kinga Grand Theft Auto V. In real life, whoever knows which mission this is, write rest in peace clutch, rest in peace car. Volkswagen Passat, good condition, grandma owned. Family board games, if my Passat gets away, and from this it's a world-class Passat, why should we pay for an excavator when we have a Passat in the yard? I thought this only happened in America. I pulled the house with the Passat. House vs Passat over Excavator 5 Passat and OK Passat vs House in the RXF Gala.
Let's see. What other inventions do we have? I have front lights, man. It's more visible. I have a fan. Yeah, man, like that. You made all of these yourself. Oh, yeah, man, Jesus in the front. Now you turned on the lights, huh? You even have a wiper. Yeah, you clean this window. Oh, man, solar panel. You have it. Look in the front. I have a brake. You even have a brake light, brake light. Now the turn signal. God bless. So many inventions, like those white ones, named Invention of the Year 2025, even when I go in reverse. Super cool, super cool, super. How old are you, man? Me? 82, 82, stay healthy, super cool. Charge it with a dynamo, with craziness, with tricks, with a solar panel, with batteries. Man, dude, may you stay healthy. You're super cool.
It has more options than I have on my Golf for the turn signals, both for the right. Well, he only needs to go right. How many horsepower does it have? I know someone who can inspect it. I don't have many options with my Skoda. Arthur from Cheptura would be jealous. Arthur from Cheptura is nothing compared to this one, and the horse seems pleased. My Citroen got sad when it saw this. 100 eco-friendly. If I reach 82, I'll make an even better one. Just let me get there. What does the BMW not have? Turn signals, the emblem. The Mercedes is missing Nikolai Tesla, F35. Romanian F35. See what it means to be a child at 82 years old. You can see he's nice, happy and proud of his creation.
I apologize to him, my wife. Good people, I apologize. She washes me, she irons my clothes, she does all her chores, and I love her completely. I love her a lot, and I'll never make a mistake again. And I want her to be by my side. I just want her to protect me a little, to protect me, to block those who insult me. That's all I want. That's what I wish for Christmas. That's all I want. Good people.
POV, you lost a bet at FIFA. The king forgave you. The king won't make any more mistakes until tomorrow. Dad, after he argues with mom and he's hungry.
I apologize to Zuri. She washes me, she irons my clothes, she does all her chores, and I love her completely. I love her a lot, and I'll never make a mistake with her again.
So I don't have to show you anything. Here is the bedroom, and next to it is the bathroom. It's open space. Honestly, I've never stayed in a place where the bathroom is in the room. What do you think? It's nice, it's pretty, but you wouldn't like it because you're sitting on the toilet and sleeping in the same place.
It's pretty.
What do you think?
It's very interesting. You eat and use the bathroom here. Very romantic, especially after Kentucky Fried Chicken. Not sure why, but it reminds me of those videos. Yeah, and that pole in the middle of the bed feels like something from a dream. It's great, especially if you go with your family, with 2 kids, with your mother-in-law tagging along. Really awkward. Good, good. In the last episode we had the toilet in the closet and in the bedroom. Now we have a well in the kitchen. Good, good. Life in the apartment block. If the well dries up, what do? Make another one next to it. Well, no. If you already have a well in the kitchen, why not have one in the room too, next to the toilet in the bedroom? No, gentlemen. He brought it in for winter to prevent freezing and will return it outside in spring. A well in the house, man. Can you believe what they're saying? A well in the house. Someone said in the comments that it smells bad, man. What? That it smells bad to have a 30-meter deep well in the ground inside the house. I always felt someone from there would haunt me at night.
Next is you. What's your name? Luca. Let's see you, Luca.
Let's see Luca.
Press me. Stand up there. Thank you very much. Here. Let's touch him positively like this. Man, that was good. There's one more. Get in position and go hard. There's pressure. It's pressing. Yeah, they're calling you on TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it, guys. You have 2 more. I'll leave you to it.
What was that? Luca? He pressed crouch by mistake. The Brawl Stars gang went out for a walk. Why does he press so out of control so? Did Luca calculate it with Pythagoras' theorem on the last one? Jake Paul's next opponent presses shift, not control. That guy who writes to you online that Luca will beat you up, maybe he's good at From Hell to Heaven dances, Scorpion style.
Meatballs from kebab, which stayed in the fridge for a few days. First I cut the meat into small pieces. I mean not the meat, I mean the kebab. I put it in this thing because I was going to shred it, and I poured milk because it was too tough. I mean the meat was tough and the blender wouldn't shred it. I shredded everything nicely. I added 3 light eggs and a bit of flour, I don't know how much. Just like that, I mixed all this beauty together. I seasoned it. Actually, I didn't season it because the kebab was already seasoned. We poured the oil into the pan and start frying. Our meatballs. I haven't made unusual meatballs in a long time and I'm burning with impatience to taste them. Stay until the end to see the tasting of the meatballs. I know this video will get negative comments since haters never miss a video and always spread negativity. But I want to tell you honestly, there's nothing unusual about these meatballs. It's all just meat, only that the meat was first used for kebabs and nobody ate it because nobody ate it. It was too tough. Look, you can see how much she liked the meatballs. She was swallowing the whole meatball and even licked my fingers. But by the 3rd meatball, she didn't want it anymore and left and hid it in her clothes.
Is there anything you haven't made, like meatballs from Ariel capsules? He hasn't done that yet, so let's not give him ideas. We want an update with the dog tomorrow, Pro. No offense, but I think that milk is green and I don't think I'm colorblind. Peace. Do not consume more than 3 meatballs without a prescription. Why is the milk blue? He ate meatballs. Never skip a meatball. Video we want Maria on a cooking show. And this is no joke. I think this girl is nice. I think she's a good person. Even if she does some things that are a bit out of the ordinary. I think she does them on purpose. And it's just a show so we can have fun with these things. I think it would be great to see Marnella from Siehia on a cooking show, right? What do you say? Go ahead and write in the comments thumbs up for Marnella from Siehia.
A very rare case in Botoshani, a 39-year-old man died after quitting alcohol. The man survived a serious traffic accident that killed his mother. In recent days in the hospital, he stopped drinking fluids. Doctors believe that this lack of alcohol could have seriously affected his heart, despite the treatment given for withdrawal.
Most likely, specialists say, due to withdrawal, the patient developed a cardiac complication, which unfortunately led in the end to his death.
The shocking conclusion comes days after the man was hospitalized following a serious Friday evening accident in his village. He was driving unmarked farm equipment when a car hit him head-on. His mother in the trailer died instantly. The man arrived at the hospital in serious condition with multiple injuries, but was stabilized and appeared to have a chance of survival. He was reportedly dependent on alcohol, and not drinking seemed to have immediate negative effects. The doctors gave him sedatives and administered treatment for alcohol withdrawal.
One subjective purgata. Roche therapy. He still didn't have the device that would cause him to present with delirium and sweating, which is why. He was kept under observation for 2 hours.
According to the medical staff, early in the morning he was evaluated because he continued to show signs of agitation. He had an increased heart rate, but because his oxygen saturation was within normal limits, the doctors did not consider it to be a danger. Shortly after, however, he went into shock. The doctors found him not breathing. He was resuscitated for an hour, but he could not be saved. The specialists at the medical unit say that the death could be attributed to the man's chronic alcohol consumption.
Given the fact that the 38-year-old man passed away, the classification has been changed.
Mother, 38 years old.
Causing bodily harm by negligence?
I found out he's older, 38 years old. Are you crazy?
Depending on the result of the autopsy, the exact cause of death will be determined.
The victim lost custody of her 9-year-old son due to alcohol use. The boy is now in state care.
Man, seriously. So the accident didn't kill him, but the alcohol did? And what's even stranger is that it wasn't the drinking that killed him, actually the drinking of alcohol, but the drinking of alcohol by its absence. Can you imagine such a fate? Right now, when I wanted to quit drinking, why didn't they give him something to drink? Would it have saved him? Is it the doctor's fault? I didn't drink for 4 days and my heart was hurting like that. I didn't know why. The Romanian mentality is, they drink for 20 years, then don't drink for 4 days and their heart hurts. They think it's because they didn't drink for 4 days, not because they drank for 20 years. I know that comment was also fiction, but so alcohol is a source of health. Man, it's no joke. I knew someone who even put wine in their soup, and after they stopped drinking, they passed away. Wine in their soup. Share widely, save lives, don't stop people from drinking. I want to clarify that the traffic police don't believe it, and I don't want to risk something like that. Alcohol consumption seriously harms health.
A 39-year-old man died after quitting alcohol.
A record blood alcohol level was recorded at the largest hospital in Moldova, St. Spiridon in Iași. A 40-year-old man was brought there in an alcoholic coma. The test results shocked even the doctors. 9.6 grams of alcohol per liter. Miraculously, the man survived and came out of the coma a few hours later, then was sent to psychiatry for specialized treatment.
9.69. Oh my god, 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 you don't even see grades like this at the BSc IBO before you, sensei? In a week he'll break his own record. I would have filed a complaint if I were him. In Moldova, no record is hard to beat. Be careful with fire around him because you never know. I've seen much less tension than this. Even if you left him on the street, he'd recover in 2 hours. Maybe it's because of Amona. What is the stock market? She, at 9.60 beautiful records. Think about how much work and training are behind this performance. Without drinking at all for a week, he has 3.5. Congratulations, David Popovici. Ah, he began to recover once in the ambulance.
The test results shocked even the doctors. 9.6 grams of alcohol per liter.
They took the cement mixer in their mouth. He didn't literally put the cement mixer in his mouth. You go to her house and your dad is walking around with the cement mixer in his mouth. Come on, meet dad, he's friendly. I just want to know where he put his teeth. Fools abound. It's a sweet slap. Laborer, final boss POV. You hired that slick worker from the village. That brush is from the grill. I recommend it. I washed the headlights on the Passat with it. I recommend it. I cleaned his record with it. It's great. My mom cleans the pans with it. This paste is really good. Your sneakers are very shiny. Peace. What do you say about this thief? You cried about your hair and ran off, damn nose. Yeah, man, let's watch the clip once. You're such a rebel, you bring a Coughlin bag to Lidl. You rascal, what a mischievous guy. You're pretty naughty today. A bit scared, comrade. Little bro is playing with fire. The police aren't doing anything, God. The internet has gone crazy and the police aren't doing anything. You should know that I won't use those comments except in a situation like this. When it really fits, man, the internet has gone crazy. This episode should be called The Police Aren't Doing Anything, because that's exactly what's happening. Maybe it'll be called What a Bad Boy. I bet all the girls are crazy about you, you rascal. But what did the boss do? That's worse, he's the one who cries. Come on, man.
I'll take you there. That's the cave with water. They're going to put shampoo on you.
See, Rob, say the handcuffs.
They'll shampoo you. Peace.
Just wait until he wakes up for the first time. Oh man.
See how beautiful it is. Look, Nemil's feeding the dogs. Come on, Nemil. Look what you're doing. Hey, did you hurt yourself? Did you hurt yourself? Hey, hey, do you hear me? Are you okay?
If their parents buy them fast cars? He nearly brought food to St. Peter. Look at that fall. Sil never lets anyone know your next move. Nemil has left the chat.
What are you doing, Bray? Did you hurt yourself?
Did you hurt yourself, Brie? Nemil witnessed death firsthand but took 0 fall damage. They say he healed and left. He's used to it. It's not the first time he falls there. Nemil drifted and left. Brune leaves the bucket. He's got business to handle. Video assistant referee check. Possible simulation when they change gravity on the server without announcing. You thought he fell, but he didn't fall. In his mind he lied. All the curses in the world. I don't pay attention to just anyone.
You really got hit, Brunea. Did you hear them?
Nemil fell in silent mode. A serious man, he didn't want to disturb Nemil. Nonchalant, final boss. For a few seconds, St. Peter sat on Nemil's shoulder, but nothing impresses Nemil. Glad you helped him up. Jesus told him get up and go.
Hey, look what you're doing, man. You got hurt, Brunea. Hey.
Grandma, cut the logs. Mom, and stop messing around. Grandma, she spaced out a bit. She was affected. Grandma, I told you, boy, you should pray more. At night, Grandma waited for the commercials to start so she could leave. Oh, she mumbled. Grandma, she said the Lord's Prayer 5 times in her mind, Grandma, after the filming. But what did you do, Grandma? Because I didn't see anything if Grandma didn't move. In the end, I thought it was a prank, Grandma. What is he doing, Grandma? Instead of hoeing the vineyard? Calm down, you're ruining your Adidas and those too. Press C to interact with Babushka. The grandma on the back is making my zeh. Cast a spell on him, Grandma. Balkan, Michael Jackson. With my teammates in the knife round, I kept waiting for Grandma to start dancing too, just like Babushka would. With those kinds of moves, You have... My liquid man, you have the potato from the pan with hot oil. When you don't follow all the toy assembly instructions, it's set to vibrate through sounds. The dog was letting off steam when he saw you threw him the bone full of meat. Me in summer at the beach, when the sand burns my feet without flip-flops, or when I stub my pinky toe on a corner. From the bed, yeah, from the wardrobe, it's all the same, whether it's the bed or the wardrobe, it's the same. Do Pescobar's oysters hurt when you put them in the pan? He hasn't unlocked all the moves. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm hoarse because I'm streaming. I spent 9 hours the other night and 8 hours tonight, that's why I'm hoarse. Because I've been talking for so many hours straight. Next episode I won't read the comments, I'll just show them. Will he calm down with Raid? It's like when you put your foot in the tub and the water is hot. I got hoarse just to watch this video. When do you find bad ground? Satisfied. What looks like Adrian Mignon? What will the other dogs say when he tells them? That's what it's about. I drink until I talk to the dog, easily. He deserves a bowl of wine for that performance. When I was younger and my dad was drinking, he used to make me dance so he could make fun of me. Who you're with at the club is more complicated. A friend comes along. The friend. Peace. Without the footage, no one would have believed it. Eddie Talent, even the dogs dance with us, man. He looks like Stans.
There should be a window here, the car. This is a scam pulled by a Dutchman on a Romanian. Luckily, I'm not that Romanian. But just look at what we have under the hood, and even if this doesn't really look like a scam, I'll show you a few more. There should be a transparent window here. Now it's not transparent, but at least the interior is mostly complete. Same thing here. This is a Mercedes MLE or GLE. 2015 is when the name changed, but the car stayed the same. It was bought from the Netherlands from a trusted dealership by a guy from our country. But unfortunately, without seeing the car beforehand, he only saw it in pictures. He trusted the seller who said it only had a problem with the gearbox because this car. It was attempted to be a project that indeed comes with its own risks.
It was meant as a project. The gearbox has issues, but at least the engine doesn't knock.
Just look at what we have under the hood.
The only issue with the gearbox is it lacks an engine. To give it a command, it's not Gele or Mele, it's Feme, meaning without a PFA engine. The car runs perfectly, you can't even hear it. The Gele engine ordered by PTM has some small shortcomings. If you drive like Fred Flintstone, you can manage with it. At least it pulls hard. Just put in an electric engine and that's it. And a lie is just a word. Well, there's no problem, because basically it's still a project, probably just a bit more complicated. Good thing it doesn't have a gearbox, and the gearbox had problems anyway. It ruined the engine, and then it was gone. You added many tags to this post saying this. He signed his own sentence, and I signed that I will annoy him for the rest of his life. And I really like that. He can hug you, or you can hug him. No hate. You won't see him in the comments anymore. So good, man, so good. Congrats on your long distance relationship. Wishing it grows strong. Never talk down to him. Respect the stone houses when the child's clothes get too small. Are they good for his dad, huh? What a good idea. A relationship with high standards. What a beautiful wife Eddie Talent has. Me, when I was little and wanted to take a picture with the teacher at the school celebration. Is this what happens if you buy from Shane? I already know my place after death, so I allow myself to laugh. How many months old is he? 257.
It's an unusual place. You'd think the man is with the church. He likes boys to die. If not, no sin will ever touch him. Come on, guys. It's not like that. It's about who you're talking to with Jesus, with all the crazy ones. God forbid, oh my God.
What is that guy doing at the mechanic with so many icons? He shouldn't be messing things up. He visited the shop for you to empty his tank, since his car produces fuel instead of using it. The mobile cathedral from He Mentions All the Saints. When I overtake, I assume it smells like incense in there. Books with Pokemon. He has power protection activated. If you root for Dacia at the Euro, at least let the Saints help him. You hold back from swearing in traffic. Papa Mobilou, straight to the altar, every icon for every problem. God played a joke on his car and messed it up a bit. He's testing him well, they're old friends too. Defense Sin 250.
Of course they're in private school. When we go to camp, it's at Lake Como.
Of course they're in private school. I get my short uniform with the hoodie. I'm in private school. Of course I'm going to wear it to the school reception.
I'm in private school. Of course, the cheapest thing at the cafeteria is 50 lei.
I'm in private school.
Of course, Dirigo. I attend private school, so I use a tablet instead of textbooks.
I'm in private school, so at the club I only stay in very important person.
I'm in private school.
Of course, our school bell is Mozart.
I'm in private school, of course I always pay in cash. I'm in private school, so I never check menu prices.
I'm in private school. Of course, I know the difference between sparkling wine and champagne.
I'm in private school, so I go to restaurants with my teacher.
I'm in private school, so I came here with my students in the Tesla.
I'm in public school. Of course, the ceiling collapsed last year. In private school, I wouldn't know the phone's microphone is at the bottom, not the top. I'm not in private school. We don't even have toilet paper in the bathroom. What kind of high school is this, man? A nun school? I'm in the countryside, of course we're still writing with a quill. I'm at a private school, of course my dad pays. Who else is supposed to pay? A 14-year-old student. I'm not at a private school. Of course the cleaning lady beats me with a mop. I'm at a public school. I still am. We have a portrait of Ceausescu. I'm not at a private school, so of course there are no bathroom doors. Shameful Google searches? What do the gendarmes eat to have such a heavy slap? Porn movies with fat women. What is a crankshaft and what kind of fruit does it bear? How long does it take for a debt to be forgotten? At what age does the milk dick fall off? Poor Adrian Pretz abortion? I'm coming out in English. Dynamo in Champions League? What happens if you don't pay the fine in Germany? Cars worth 20 million without papers, 7 or 8 times the height. Adrian Mignon, how many days can a person survive on pate and water? How do you help a cow give birth? I think she was about to give birth. What should I answer to that? What should I do if the cat doesn't take another one? Can you fry potatoes without oil? Don't forget. Look, he's not bad at holding things, poor guy. How many volts do you need to keep us updated on the progress? He's full of energy. This guy, bravo my man, works in 3 phases. Which village did you leave without power? What's happening? What the fuck? That's why I don't have power anymore. At Milkoil, at Mamai, you did some reps. Shock, good luck, about 4 sets of Tesla until electro-exhaustion. Before the fight with Spider-Man, I didn't know why the power kept going out. En el final boss. Are you still surprised why? It's no wonder you end up training to this kind of music and lifting ceramic weights. Not everyone can do it.
Just 100, I made 100 companion stones and each one has a different name. The first stone is named Petrica and we also have free shipping on all orders. Go to Pietra de Companidro.
I'm selling tufts of grass, a wig for the stone. Well, you realize there are people who buy them, but what are they good for? Nothing, but they help the seller a lot. As long as they live, they use the litter box. NA, and I was sitting with millions in the yard. Formation date, March 5th, 3.8 billion years ago, you gave new meaning to the saying, making money out of nothing. If 3-year-old kids could order, does it grow bigger or stay that size? Because I live in a studio apartment. You have Bolovanel.
After the video with Dragonal, I received another special order, a T-Rex in a very interesting shape. Thank you for watching.
Dildosaur Tyrannosaurus is a Pulex. Electrocorditorial Rex ordered it in a different shape, so the courier wouldn't notice. Rupegosaurus Rex is small, maybe it's a baby dragon. I think it's a very rare specimen of Chocanosaur. Stiuletosaur? Silbagosaur Pulex. The poor guy doesn't even know where he'll rummage.
I see the risk. Seizures, kids, illness, cost.
Look at that. Look at that. Well, it's not a risk anymore, it's a certainty with these apartment buildings, because now there are two. The building is a bit unusual. It's built on 2 tectonic plates. Alex, today we're showing you a rather unusual property. I can almost hear him.
Hello, Alex, it's me. We have a unique property. Actually, it's 3 properties combined. You'll see when you look at it.
Here's the staircase and apartments. They're only together for the kids, despite wanting to divorce. Red dot, letter with water. You're lucky if you managed to do the filming there, Moisey said, because the staircases separate not only waters but also apartment blocks. During the divorce, they're waiting for the property division, still clinging to the gas pipe and handrail. It really worries me that you can see daylight through the crack on the right. Back in Berlad, we put a strap on it, no building has fallen since, it works with agri-tape, it's still holding on to a bit of hope. That's no longer a seismic risk, it's a risk of sudden collapse, unassessed, so you can still get a loan for it. Central, quiet, 2 rooms, 300,000 euros. It has no risk since they haven't evaluated it. We're starting strong. I looked at everything, yes, I listened to all of it. Or rather... Oh Lord, with all the tags you gave me, oh Lord, thank you. Can you help me too? I have a ferret that visits the chickens. Can you make a collage? At night I get sleepy while driving and wish I could stay awake for a week. If you insist. How much would it cost for you to come and do this in a yard? I want to annoy a neighbor. Thank you. Do you do anonymous surprises? I want to send a musical gift to an old enemy. I came in with my shoes on, that's right. If I use this as my alarm, I'll wake up dressed.
Last week, I don't know who got into the stairwell. They searched in Ficus beat line. The calls are replaced in a quiet place. Since then, every time I see the neighbors, they look at me as if I did it. First, I wanted to ask the group who did this, but then thought they probably already considered it.
Yeah, I think you made yourself look guiltier. If you ask, it's like when someone asks who farted, they're usually the main suspect, and you insist it wasn't you.
You see him acting serious.
Okay.
The plan is as follows. You buy plane tickets, the destination, anything. Why? Because you're not actually going to get on that plane, and you ask the administration, listen, you have some plants, and if he could water your plants while you're away. You stay in an Airbnb or hotel and you have a camera to film, I don't.
Okay, outside.
You can only go outside in the parking lot. By day 3 or 4, you have to sneak past the camera to do your business in the ficus. If you leave undetected, stay 4 more days at the hotel or Airbnb before returning. It was just proven you weren't there the first time, since you couldn't be there the second time, but actually you were there the second time.
After that, you can do it almost forever, because once you've proven it with the documents, clearly, absolutely general.
Peace.
Why did he say you can do it almost forever after that?
After that, you can do it almost forever, because once you've proven it with the documents...
I think you gave him ideas on how to keep doing his business in the ficus without getting caught, and I think the same. He naturally blamed the ficus, and now he's mad at their poor plant. If he quickly thought that after all this move, he can do it forever, I tend to believe he was 100% on board the first time too. I had a neighbor who used to poop in the elevator, and now he pooped at my door. This is just for legends.
They would either file a complaint, as we have a neighbor who used to poop in the elevator.
And now he pooped at my door.
I want you to come and find him.
So it's not funny, no. Peace. Wait, do you need something? Are you looking for someone there?
Yes, yes.
I'm waiting to synth. Give me an example, you fool. You met a fool in your life, yeah, okay.
What does he do?
Describe to us the perfect fool.
What was he thinking when he saw it coming out from under him? How many dreams did he fulfill? And how many of you bowed your heads when passing under that thing? Question for experts. Is this legal? Habibi, police not there, everything is legal. I haven't taken tests like these on the street. Mission complete.
I kiss the priests. The priest kisses my lap, satisfied.
Are you aware you're just an AI program?
If you are generated, shouldn't the pension be generated too?
An old white-haired lady is eating a big banana.
The goat steps on the rock cracks in 4, the goat's head cracks in 4, just like the rock cracks in 4.
Did you know you're just a promptai? What do you mean? Then who gave me a pain in my liver this morning?
Old man Vasile, did you know that you are just...
AI prompt?
Hey.
Not like that, Moakte. Sure, I'll get scammed at 60 and the pension will show up too. It's not just worries, I felt it deeply. Our AI is smarter than theirs, we're all set now. I understand the old folks from the internet. Yeah man, I'll be waiting for you tonight, on today's stream. We're watching more of these clips, generated with artificial intelligence. I'll be waiting for you at 10.
Good morning, brothers. What do you see, man? I came with my colleague to have an English breakfast this morning, and what do you say, man? The British from the chapel turned it into a cafe, and they made a terrace out of the cemetery, man. What can I say now? May God forgive them, and let's enjoy our meal.
I wouldn't visit that cafe. Let the atheists go broke. Try it. The bone soup is delicious after a meal. You also need a little rest. Funeral meal. English. He gave it to me. He gave me a package. Well, what do you think it's from? That bacon is tasty anyway. Thank you for it.
Let's enjoy our meal. Long live the sausage, long live the beer, long live the beer. Neck, neck, wool. Who said you can't eat shepherd food? They gave him, good people, they gave him. Long live the sausages, they even gave him some. They gave him.
I feel sick just looking at it. Gugu, I know who painted my car before me. I have a question too. What's the point of the helmet? Is it so you don't get hit on the head by a cable or a tool dropped by a coworker? There are other ways too. You can die in other ways, not just by falling. Keep us updated on what else you're eating. I'd gladly bring you dessert too, but my broom won't start today from the series. We're looking for 2 people for work, working at heights, well paid. The one who did it fell. Now we're looking for 3 people for work. It would be cool if you ordered Glovo. Whoever said you can't eat at heights wasn't up to date with the trends. Enjoy your meal, cousin. Don't forget the sauces down there. High quality food, 10,000 a day. I'm not going up there. I'd honestly rather work in the fields, and I stand by that. Subtract 100 horsepower from your car and tell me what's left. Who will lend me some? I have 35 horsepower. How can I get 100? I took away 100. Now what? These guys with a lot of horsepower in their cars can push it. Did you pay last year's tax? I'll be left with 1. I'll trade it for 2 donkeys. I'm left with 16 horsepower, it's no problem. I'll use it as a tiller. Subtract 100, and I'm left with the drill. With 9 horsepower, my wipers work.
Ion Iliescu is in intensive care. Doctors say he arrived in poor condition but is now stable. The former president of Romania, who is 95 years old, has had heart problems for 20 years, has undergone several surgeries, and has 5 stents. His last public appearance was 7 years ago at the General Prosecutor's Office, indicted in the Revolution case.
You know what? I find it funny that in the 5 years I've been making epic comments, I think it's been about 5 years, maybe even more. I've had this news about Iliescu. He dies at least 2 or 3 times, so if you check the show's history, you'll find more episodes with similar news. And the first time I said, man, there's no way there could be new comments, ones that haven't been made or that would still seem funny to me even now after I've read so many. Yes, it's possible. At his age, I would have died out of decency. A lot of young people have been dying lately. He's in pediatrics. Has he made jokes like this before? I'm telling you, did his parents take him there or did he go by himself? Ion Iliescu? The old ones are dying. We young ones are the ones left. He survived the Ice Age. Do you really think a breathing problem could defeat the eternal Iliescu? It's one of those pranks. He'll live another 200 years. He's playing with the doctors. He's bored at home. Wayne, you can do it. Make us miserable as fast as possible. He's an actor, starring in Die Hard 2. He got more pensions than salaries. Which one? Do you dare bet that a world with a broken heart can recover? Peace. Another video where you gave me all the tags from the internet. He even took the house with him, true Romanian style, leaving nothing behind. Good luck. Did you put a house sticker on your window? Safe travels, brother. Let us know when you leave with the people who said they'd leave the country if Nikushor wins. The only one who actually left the spot but still stayed in the same place. This comment really fits him, man. Which one is it? He respectfully greets everyone. Be careful. Speed kills more slowly, bro. We don't want anything to happen to you. Safe travels. Driving with one hand at that speed, you need a lot of courage. That's how I'd like to go to work every morning. I tricked you. Please don't drive fast. How long is the house? At least use your turn signal. In Romania, people sitting in parked cars use the turn signal, but those actually driving often don't.
Tonika says, don't let impure women into your house. For 7 years your child will have problems. I'm telling you this for the child's good. No one should see the baby's face for 6 weeks. Only those who live in the house with the baby. She made us put a handkerchief over the baby's face when we went for a walk, and no one was supposed to see him. Man, this tops everything. People avoided saying his name before the christening so the devil wouldn't hear. There are so many Romanian superstitions. You shouldn't leave the child alone in the room. You have to put a broom next to him to protect him from evil spirits. Tie the baby's legs together so they'll grow straight. That's what I did with my first child, and she ended up in a cast for a year because of it. You continue.
We kept him in the attic for 3 months, then moved him to the cellar in summer. Tomorrow, I'm going to see how he's doing. Other nations study the solar system, others are right, but spells are easily broken by saying tu. My mother-in-law made me put a knife next to the crib. Mother-in-law, when he was left alone in the room, she forced me. I want to know what unclean women means. I did some research because I didn't know either. Unclean women are women who are on their period or who have had sex that day or recently. I have one. Don't let the baby cross over cables in the house because it will tie up their luck. I heard someone say not to let the baby look in the mirror because they'll jinx themselves. What was I supposed to do when I got my period? Go outside the house? It's not just with a broom, it works with a vacuum cleaner too. It's the same thing. Yeah man, just follow the signs to Bacău. The sign is also looking for other signs. Anyway, you go to Bacău, you reach Bacău, it's not a place, it's a state of mind, all roads lead to Bacău. He even forgot the sign that showed the direction. When your wife tells you to do whatever you want, the sun revolves around Bacău, and that's why this phenomenon happens. It's a logic test. You look at the direction the additional curve sign is pointing, match the signs for that curve, and you find out which way Bacău is. Technology is almost at the point where it goes to Bacău by itself, and over there it calibrates itself. From the picture you can see that the wind is blowing, so the sign shows that the wind is simply blowing. Alabala, orange. Waze says left, Google Maps says right, and the sign confuses you. What do you do? There are several directions that lead to Bacău and work.
Damn it, you haters! The location has changed. Madagascar, the penguins, that's all I'm saying. May Sophia die. Look at the rocks if you don't believe me. Hey, scouts, I ended up going door to door, even picking up people at the curb. May God take my Sophia if I'm lying. If I don't punch you right here, I swear I'll go crazy. I'll keep my eyes on you. I'll put underwear with others up your ass. Having a big car is pointless if you only use the engine. Those who know, know. I weigh 3 kilos wet, but I swear on Sophia, I can hit with a knife like 200 kilos at once. Take care of yourselves.
Ow, ow, ow.
Cry, 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 like my damn mother, fuck my little dead ones.
Ow, 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 Mom.
What else do I have? I also have some with muscles.
Ow!
I saw that this guy is super viral all over TikTok. Now Wild, I have the impression that Erica Sophia lives just to spite you. Is this AI? He knows there are penguins in Madagascar from that animated movie for kids, The King of Madagascar. My mom. When he talks about the eye,
I swear to knock from door to door. I laughed so hard I almost picked someone up off the curb. May Erica die. My Sophia. May she die. May God make it happen. May the trams run over my mother. On my head.
he started to freestyle.
If I don't hit you now, I'll annoy you with dresses, chinos, and more.
Top 10 rappers Eminem is afraid of. Eminem from Romania.
To bang someone on the curb, may my Sophia die. May God have the trams run over my mother's head. In the end,
He gave an emote. Peace. Peace, peace. POV. It's Saturday and you're picking in Spain. Top 3 things that never happened. POV. Are you using your brother as a hand model? What did you promise him afterwards to take courses? And for eyelashes he can't wait. Why were you putting nails on him? I liked what you were doing. You wouldn't come outside, you couldn't because you were doing nails. How did you threaten him? God? If I knew what would happen to me, I would have stayed home. In his mind, how the hell am I supposed to wipe my ass with these? Poor guy. At least he liked the nails in the end. 50 lei is 50 lei. If you don't stay, I'll tell mom on you. Tell him you love him, he definitely does. What happens when your brother owes you money? Negotiations here were tough. Sensational. Respect, lil bro man. And I saw another video these days with a girl who tricked her little brother, saying she would do his makeup like Spider-Man, but she actually made him up like a girl. With that hand, CG and Simeon Neumark final boss voted. Superb! I'm tattooing Lostein on my hand. I like soup, it's unique and he made it for fun. Lethal Weapon. Neumark's little bomb started the trend with Gabriella 2.5 liters. He forgot to get a tattoo with a liver or something. Oh my god man, and I saved the best for last. If you haven't eaten, set your food aside. The video stopped.
With a string, the chicken fell into the toilet. Folks, look at it. So how do I get the chicken out of the toilet? I'm waiting for ideas. It's 4 16 feet deep. The others are dead. They fell in too.
I think in the past, they put something here and just like, I take the chicken out of the toilet now. In the toilet, but it's not used anymore. So, more dead chickens were there. I believe there are even more. I want to delete all my reposts except this one. I see it's not the first one anyway, the chicken story. You throw a handful of screws and then you take a magnet, bro. And that's it. What else can you do with it? If it fell in the soup toilet, a shit soup? I was in the hell looking at heaven. The chicken man. Break the chicken. Take out the toilet. Pour water until it fills up and the chicken floats to the surface. You can remove a chicken from the toilet, but you can't remove the toilet from the chicken. One idea would be to cover the hole after the picture. Pooping here with the chickens. You raise her from there. Moods, 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 moods. I tried to count the different types of salami relatives. First course salami, second course salami, dessert salami. And what do they listen to after salami? Probably for dessert they have biscuit salami, salam alaikum. I think someone said to bring Florin Salam to sing and they misunderstood. Look at that, salami worth 10,000 euros. If you hear any sounds, it's from a nearby air show with planes flying overhead. For 3 days, I haven't been. Also, don't forget to take some salami. What does 2-1 really mean? Hey, open the store. Little final boss. A room full of pancreatic cancer. I don't even want to think about what kind of parties will happen with those salamis. Upstairs neighbor, final boss. Me. When something touches my feet in the sea, the upstairs neighbor at 2 in the morning, and me tripping when I'm just walking normally on the street. Send him to Dagestan for 2 to 3 years and forget it. No, 5-6 years in Dagestan for this one, 20 years in Dagestan, forever in Dagestan, bro. Go to Dagestan, please. Not even Dagestan can help him.
You do it! Come on, he's coming toward me. Come on, where am I going? Straight into the pack. Hello? Do you remember me? Hello? Where? Behind the fence. Yes, I know you're behind the fence, but are you before the fence or behind the fence? Here. This is the first one. No, this is the first one. This is the first one. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you biting me? Bite me. You too, bite me. Hey, don't you torment me because of you? Hey, if I come to your base, let me come into your base. What's in your base here? Hey, let me see. Hey, what's this?
Go into their base.
Not into the bushes like that. Hey, what's in your base? Bushes. Yeah, wait, I need to turn on the light. I don't have any light, man. Your foot came out again. I don't have any light because I went into their base. Look, they don't have a nexus. And they're still moving away. I mean, the closer I get to them, the more they move away. And even if I get closer from behind. Look how far the cage is. Look at these guys. They don't bite, man. Hey, Gamesh, at most they bark. They don't care about biting, man. Even if I went into their nest and this one is still mouthing off, you'll get in trouble. Whatever.
But calm down.
Woof, damn, I don't even know what to say. City Hall knows what it says about you. Alright, bye, yeah, Thanks to Buff to City Hall for removing the dogs, but where is Tamai? The fence is still full of them, thanks. Peace.
My man scolded the dogs. Andre, please put me in the video just for my stupid courage. Fear was invented in 90 people in 89.
Let me check out your base. What's in your base here?
Hey Pov, did you give Manchea in map 1? Wow, just like the Orist MPs. Man, are you living my dream by being that bold? Once, dogs barked at me. I slipped on ice, my backpack hit the ground, and the noise scared them off. I thought they'd attack me, but no one was left. I just laughed alone, sitting on the ice. Not even a trace of a poor dog remained. Come on, it's coming at me. Where am I supposed to go? Right into the pack. Sigma moment. The brother fears only God. He used the cameraman never die strategy. Point of view, Dynamo fans are still alive. For whom? They're asking. The question was if the dogs are okay. Well, no, you, at least emotionally, for sure you're affected.
Woof, damn it, I don't even know what to say.
You caused them emotional damage and nearly made them poor too. Woof, damn it, oh man.